Hi and welcome to this Kundalini yoga practice for pelvic floor dysfunction and prolapse. Feel free to use a yoga mat or any soft carpet to sit on. Maybe you want to sit on a pillow like I am. It is actually too windy here for any type of yoga mat to stay, so I will be using only my pillow today. We are going to start on all fours, so please come over onto your hands and your knees. And since I don't have any mat, I am going to use the pillow for padding underneath my knees, but you don't have to do that if you are fine without. Flex your feet behind you. And we are going to start here in a cat-cow position. So slowly start to move the spine and the neck. Exhaling as you empty the belly, you look all the way towards your navel. And as you inhale, you stretch your heart forward, looking slightly up to the sky. Do this as slow as your body wants you to. And see if you can really tilt your pelvis in a wide range of motion here. So as you exhale, you really tuck the pelvis. And as you inhale, you do the exact opposite motion. Working here, we will do this exercise for about 3 minutes. And it's not about how many you are doing, it is the repetition that is important. The repetition will give the effect in the body. So slowly and gently coming into this rhythm with your breath and your spine. And once you start to feel more connected, you can slowly start to increase speed in which you're doing this exercise. Just listen to your body. That is the most important with the yoga practice. To tune into yourself and your needs in this moment. And if you feel any pressure at all during any of the exercises that we will be doing today, then back off a little bit and do it more gently. Now, if you are doing this in a faster motion, you can also start to exhale a little bit forceful and fast. Same thing with the inhalation, so it can sound like If you feel that is not an option and it's too forceful for you, please don't do it. If it feels good in your body, then go ahead and continue. And now slowly slowing down until we come all the way to a neutral spine, elongated neck, and from here we are going to close our eyes, take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs, visualize your pelvic floor and how it draws up in towards the torso, the upper body, and how energy is going from your pelvic floor through the spine all the way up to your brain and forehead. So when you have your eyes closed, see if you can gaze toward the third eye center, the point in between the eyebrows, as you're holding your breath for as long as comfortable, and then slowly exhaling and relaxing. So we will finish off each position this way. Now we are going to come to a seated position, any way comfortable for you, with your legs crossed. Whenever you are ready to start, you come forward with the upper body coming all to one side, all the way, coming back around to the other side and forward again. Starting with one direction here for 3 minutes. And again, do it as slowly almost as you can now in the beginning. We are here for 3 minutes, so let this be an explorative 3 minutes. As you come forward with the upper body, you inhale, and as you come back, you exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose if possible. Doing this gentle motion will awaken the pelvis, the base of the spine, the nervous system. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your face. And now, if you feel that you want to speed up this movement a little bit, then please go ahead and do so. And it doesn't have to be much at all. But if you feel warm in your body and if you feel a longing to move it faster, please do, without losing the breath. Few more rounds of circles here. And then slowly coming back into center, taking a deep breath into the lungs, gazing up toward the third eye center in between the eyebrows. Visualizing your pelvic floor draw up and in. The energy comes up through the spine all the way to the brain and to the point in between the eyebrows. Hold here and visualize this setting for as long as you feel comfortable. Exhaling, just relax and release. We are going to do the exact same movement on the other side. So whenever you feel comfortable to start, you go ahead and do this gentle, slow movement in the beginning. Inhaling, coming forward, exhaling back. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable. Really reaching with the upper body and see if you can stretch out the sides, the back, and the front. Now, if you wish to do this slightly faster, then go ahead and increase the speed bit by bit until you feel you've reached a new comfortable level. Just a few more rounds here. And coming back into center, closing the eyes, gazing up toward the point in between the eyebrows, visualizing your pelvic floor lifting up and in. Really activate all the nerve endings here. Connect them to your nervous system, traveling all the way through the spine up towards the brain, all the way to the front where this point in between the eyebrows is. Hold here for as long as you feel comfortable, and on the exhalation you relax and release. And now we are going to work with our pelvis a little more. So come to a comfortable cross-legged position and place your hands on your lower front chin. We are going to do pelvic rocks, so rocking forward and back, especially with the pelvis. Focus now on rocking the pelvis all the way back and tilt it all the way forward. Breathing out as you come all the way back, and once you come to the front, tilting your pelvis forward, you inhale through the nose again. Do this in a slow motion in the beginning, really connecting your breath and the movement, closing your eyes, relaxing the jaw, the forehead, and the skull. Now again, continue in this speed, or see if you want to do this motion slightly faster. Let your breath be synchronized with the movement. And whenever you need to back off, if you feel that, please do. Any pressure that we create down toward the pelvic floor is a sign of the body needing to rest or back off a little bit. Few more rounds here. And then slowly coming back to center, elongating the spine, inhaling fully, visualizing your pelvic floor upwards, inwards, traveling all the way up the spine to the brain and the point in between your eyebrows. Holding here for as long as you feel comfortable. And exhaling, relax and release. Just notice what is going on inside. Changing legs now so that the other chin is in front. Again, placing the hands onto the chin, and now we are going to work with the upper body and upper back. So when you inhale, you really work with the shoulder blades to come all the way together. Exhaling, separate the shoulder blades and let the shoulders come forward. Again, really slow motion. We have time to really explore this movement. So start from the slow way of doing it, and then as you go deeper, you can increase the frequency and do it a little more sharp. Closing the eyes. Really working with the upper spine here, creating circulation for the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you come back. Continuing for a few more rounds. Then come to center, closing the eyes, inhaling fully, visualizing your pelvic floor lifting, rising up into the body, all the way through the spine, connecting back to the brain, all the nerves, and to the front of the brain and the forehead. Keep visualizing this power for as long as you hold the inhale. And when you exhale, just relax completely. So now we are going to do shoulder lifts. Elongate your spine, sitting up tall, placing the hands on top of the knees or anywhere else on the legs that feels comfortable. And then as we inhale through the nose quite fast, we're going to lift our shoulders up, and then exhaling through the nose quite fast and letting them down. So let them go. And again, start slowly. Really tune into this exercise. Tune into the breath and see how you feel. If you have a longing to speed it up or keeping it gentle and slow. Staying with the breath. Focusing on the movement. Just a few more rounds here. And then lift up the shoulder blades, inhaling, fill up the lungs, visualize your pelvic floor connecting back into the body, traveling up the spine with the energy all the way into the brain and the point in between the eyebrows where you are keeping your gaze. Hold it here. And then release and relax. Just breathing deep breaths. When you are ready, just come forward with the head roll the head to one side all the way back, coming to the other side and to the front. We're doing head circles, activating the neck and the throat. Again, do this as slow as you can to begin with. Exhaling as you come forward, inhaling as you come back. Noticing where you have placed your arms, maybe they can be a little bit more relaxed. Lifting the heart toward the chin, really elongating through the spine. So for this exercise, I recommend you to stay in a very slow motion. We don't need to speed this up at all. Doing a few more rounds here. And then slowly come to the middle, closing the eyes, filling up the chest with air, visualizing your pelvic floor, lifting, rising up in toward the body, connecting with the nervous system, traveling all the way up the spine, into the brain and to the point in between the eyebrows where you are gazing with your eyes. And then release and let go. Doing the exact same exercise toward the opposite direction. So when you are ready, slow movement. Breathing in once the head comes back. Breathing out when you tip it forward. Become aware of any sensations in the neck and throat while you are practicing. Sometimes 3 minutes can feel like a very long time, and sometimes they pass so fast. Just notice your experience. Never judge anything. Just keep on practicing, and the rest will come. A few last rounds. Coming into center, elongating the spine a little more, inhaling fully, gazing toward the third eye center, visualizing your pelvic floor connecting back up into the body, into the nervous system, into the fascia, traveling all the way up the spine, into the brain and the third eye center. And relax, release. So now let's come to a resting position, Shavasana. If you have a pillow like me, you can place it underneath your pelvis to give your pelvic floor a really relaxed moment here. And see if you want to keep your knees bent with the feet on the floor or stretch them out. Letting your arms become relaxed alongside the body or in any other position that feels comfortable. Close your eyes and relax. You can stay in this position for as long as you want to. Thank you so much for practicing Kundalini Yoga with me today.